previously on the Violet Madness. We struck down the Death Knight, but even in defeat, Sir Dagar's spirit lashed out one final time. His attacks were filled with malice, as though he needed to prove that turning his back on Torm had been the right choice by snuffing out the holy light that still burns within Sir Tyrion. I don't know much about faith, but I know Tyrion, and he's far too stubborn to break. We were wounded, exhausted, barely standing, and yet we stood together. When Dagar made his last stand, we answered it by shielding our friend, striking as one, and finally laying the fallen paladin to rest. His curse ended. His deeds atoned for. The catacombs fell silent. Well, except for the sounds of Shadar fussing over me. But we did it. Alfred took blows that should have killed him, but he's still standing, stronger than I ever gave him credit for. Now, Berinthas is quiet again. Safe, I hope.
Well, with the silence now enveloping you throughout the catacombs, it's not long before, I suppose, you guys make your way out. Sir Tyrion kind of lingers back a little bit, kind of just, holding the blade, the pommel in one hand, and kind of the blade of the sword kind of resting in the other, and he kind of stares at it, nods to himself, and follows the rest of the party back out. Upon leaving the catacombs, it's still pretty early in the day, and Sir Tyrion again just excuses himself to report back to Synthesia in the Temple of Torm. And Damon and Elfric both have business to attend to. Damon has a dinner later today that he had promised. He was going to visit the young tiefling, the white tiefling, who was invited back to dinner back in the apothecaries. Yeah, that just kind of leaves Shadar and Mina for the afternoon/evening, I guess, is open. So that's kind of where we're going to turn the attention to on today's tale, is just what do Shadar and Mina do for the day in Berinthas.
So, real quick, I guess, as we're making our way back, is there still that sort of eerie feeling everywhere? Like with all of the kind of smiles and everything, or has that kind of dissipated?
No, everyone, well, the majority, not absolutely everyone, but a good chunk of the people of Berinthas are still happy-go-lucky, all smiles, pearly whites beaming.
This is fucking weird.
Top of the morning to you. Well, it's not, it's kind of early afternoon now. It's kind of, real pleasant. Yeah, it's nice. Everyone is just lovely.
Too nice.
Too nice, maybe, one might think.
I guess I had kind of thought that defeating the Death Knight would have changed all of this.
As did I.
And she'll kind of gesture vaguely.
Maybe this is something we could turn our attention to and get to the bottom of and annihilate. What do you think?
I think so. I think there's a festival. I think I saw it when we came in.
Right. Are we attending the festival in work mode, as investigators and annihilators, or are we getting the glad rags on? Because if I take the chainmail off, then it's off, and should battle ensue, then actually, should battle ensue, I might die. Excellent. So
why don't we take a little time, freshen up, leave
Excellent.
all of the weapons and everything else behind, and go on our date to the festival.
Oh, you mean it's happening now?
No?
I've no issue with this. I just excellent. Thought it would be in somewhere like, back home or somewhere bigger than this. But Berinthas will do, I suppose. But that's right. Excellent.
It
Sorry,
is rare to get a moment alone, so forgive me for wanting to.
No forgiveness
Use it.
required or anything at all. Fine. Excellent, in fact. And he looks very nervous. And he's going to turn on his heel and walk back to the inn, then realise they're both going back to the inn. He'll slow down and stop and wait for you, and then they can both walk back together.
With your passive perception of 22, you can literally hear the blood pumping through your veins.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, indeed, there is festivities. There's kind of ongoing festivities in Berinthas, as you kind of learned, and you can see that you have your kind of midday kind of market in the center of the town, but you can see that some of the kind of side streets off the main one, they're kind of setting up for kind of evening stalls, like those kind of almost like kind of street food stands, kind of games, entertainment, kind of little trinket and souvenir stalls, all that kind of thing, kind of little temporary kind of stalls being set up in that kind of nature, but not open yet, as it were. It's kind of business as usual. It's still a little early in the day. But yeah, upon arriving back at the inn, you guys have ample time to prepare. The festivities probably wouldn't kick off until not for another 6 hours, thereabouts. And they're like traces of kind of Elfric and Damon. They're like their kind of dinner appointment with the apothecary and her adoptive daughter is not until roughly around the same time, I guess, maybe a little earlier. But they're kind of getting themselves all washed up and ready. No sign of Sir Tyrion. But yeah, as you kind of go back to the inn and you kind of freshen up, is there anything, before I continue actually, is there anything you kind of do within the next maybe, we'll say 3 hours in particular?
If you want, we could do dinner first and then do the festival, or we could eat there. So, Dave, it's up to you.
Well, I suppose. Yeah. I think we'll do dinner. We'll eat there. I think because
Okay.
God
At the
knows what. No, at the festival.
At the festival.
At the festival, okay, cool.
sure-
I'm
I'm sure-
chaperoning
I'm
a
sure-
fantasy date. This is hilarious.
I'm sure.
Hey, listen, you are enjoying it. You can't say that with a grin on your face.
That's fair.
I'm sure Mark has some horrific Indiana Jones Temple of Doom dinner concoctions cooked up
He
for
has
us.
got some Shadina doodles in the corner of his DM notes right now. He's drawn a heart over
Hey,
it.
just save some room for the Raven Queen. That's all I ask.
Okay, cool. So yeah, look, Shadar. I guess he's gonna. If you remember Nick Cage from Face Off, that sort of priest's cassock that he wore. That's Shadar's going out clothes.
Nice.
Are you sure?
Well, they're his going out clothes. That's. So he has like trousers on, and he's got a shirt on, but he has this long, almost like trench coat, but it's buttoned, a high collar trench coat, but it's not like leather or anything like that. It's buttoned all the way down, and it's probably the sleeves are up to about here, halfway down the forearm. So there is a little bit of all of his mad Raven Queen tattoos are poking out from the forearm down. And he's got his pendant to the Raven Queen's holy symbol there.
How about the amulet of the devout? Are you wearing that?
Of course he is.
Okay, just curious.
I would
We had
imagine
to save
that
room
is.
for the Raven Queen.
I just needed to make sure.
I would imagine that that's his new holy symbol.
Oh, okay, cool. I'll keep that in mind from now on.
The other one is maybe he has it on a chain, but it hangs down on his back.
Okay.
This one hangs down the front.
Okay.
So I guess when he's getting ready, he'll if there's a bell or anything he can call. There's not a porter here, is there? This like
No, it wouldn't be
can
that
he call?
kind of
Can he
place.
summon the owner?
Like, I mean, like there's like a bartender and there's like a server, that kind of thing, and there's maybe someone like doing a bit of cleaning, sweeping. It's not that kind of establishment where there's like people to wait on you hand and foot.
Well, just hand. But anyway, so he's going to scuttle down in his gears. His boots are all shined, and he's got he's freshly shaved the undercut, and he's sort of tidied the beard, and he's going to go down to whoever is behind the bar, and I got him.
How can I help you, sir?
Yes, a shot of something.
Oh, what would you like a shot of?
A shot of something strong.
Very well. Just a moment.
Who is this guy?
This guy he's a kind of middle-aged human, kind of sandy blonde hair, very kind of trimmed beard, very nice polite smile on his face, and he kind of just...
He's not one of them, is he?
He seems to be quite cheery.
Fuck. Okay, alright. But you know what? I'm not drinking the fucking drink now then.
Well, he does bring you an amber fluid in a glass after you ask for something strong.
So I didn't see it poured out.
Make a perception check. This wouldn't be passive. This would be regular perception.
I absolutely will make a perception check.
Go on, get possessed. It'll make the date more fun.
Can you imagine? Okay, my roll 20 is taking a while to open.
And you will get something else with your passive perception,
Okay,
but I'll comment on that in a moment.
So we're going passive perception 25. Here is my perception check. Plus 10. What could go wrong? That's a 26 plus 4, 30.
Holy
30.
moly! You're even able to read the fine print on the bottle.
You hear Mina humming upstairs.
What he pours is it's a brandy from it's a specific type of brandy from Aston.
Okay, nice.
You've probably heard of it. It's nice. It's not super duper top shelf, but it's above average.
Okay, so if someone were paranoid that you could sort of become one of the Stepford wives,
shiny happy people,
by drinking stuff. I mean, is there any vibe to him? Can I inside him just to see if he's like about to poison me, or is that something? Yeah.
Sure. Go ahead and make the roll. Yeah.
Guidance.
The DC is going to be 15.
26.
Yeah, like he just looks like he is working his dream job. Like he's happy to serve. You know,
I'd love that.
I know, yeah, wouldn't we all? Happy to serve his. He seems not in like maybe in a little bit of a kind of, when someone's like too friendly in that kind of like little bit of a creepy way, but not. I don't know. There doesn't seem to be malice.
Okay, boop.
In it.
Knock it back.
With your passive perception of 22, and you know what, narratively, as you're kind of knocking it back, your eyes kind of shift upwards, and you kind of look along the wall, along the bar, and it's there. You catch a glimpse of that very barman in a portrait hanging just to the left of the bar, next to the shelves, where he kind of took that brandy from. It's a oil painting of himself, and with that same kind of happy-go-lucky smile, and with a little plaque underneath it says "Employee of the Month, Wilkins."
Is there a date?
It would have been dated about a month ago.
Okay, so it's not like 20,000 or like 2,000 years ago or something.
No, just last month.
All right. He goes, so he'll knock the brandy back. And you go, thank you, Wilkins.
Have we met? Yeah, I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage, sir.
You point up at the...
Oh yes, that's quite embarrassing, really. But I suppose.
Why would you be embarrassed about being successful in your tasks and your oath?
Well, I suppose. I don't know. I got a bit of a new beat on life, I suppose, as it were.
How did that happen then, Wilkins? Was there ever a time where you were not happy in your job? What changed?
I guess it was just the people here and how just more, I don't know, brighter my life became.
Do you remember that moment, Wilkins? Specifically?
I suppose not.
Think.
I'm gonna actually make a little history check for Wilkins. He won't be a modifier on this. Straight D20. DC's got to be 16.
Can I pat him on the shoulder and give him guidance? Oh, you got the 16. Doesn't matter.
16 on the nose. I suppose, he says, and he kind of just kind of idly polishing a glass and kind of pointedly like looking up towards the ceiling, remembering. I believe it was actually, when the festivities started up around here, it's just such an electric buzz around the place. Everyone's spirits seemed to be uplifted, and I found myself in quite the rut, you see. And he's saying this still with a beaming smile on his face, looking fondly up as he remembers. And just what was once a struggling town where everyone was scraping to get by, it's just we all banded together as a community. And these festivals have really, pardon the over-exaggeration, but I do mean it, it's saved this town. It saved the town. It saved me.
Who organised the festival? Who's the genius and philanthropist behind this?
That would be our mayor, Julianus Hasker.
And how long has Julianus in the job?
Well, a number of years, I suppose. Since his father passed away, he assumed the role of mayor. 10 years?
It took him 10 years to think of this festival.
Well, the festival always happened yearly, but it was his idea to introduce it quarterly, and after that it just became more of a frequent thing, I guess. Just people
Excellent.
celebrating.
Very good, very good. Do you know where I might find some flowers around here?
Well, it depends on the type.
Roses black.
Black roses, huh? Oof, I would probably best go to the apothecary in that instance. I haven't seen black roses myself, but if you're looking for more of a mountainous flower, you're in luck, because we have plenty of those, because Berinthas is by the foot of the Cornell Mountains.
What do you mean they're large flowers?
Well, more, I suppose, robust and very leafy kind of flowers.
Weeds, you mean?
Well, no, they're colourful flowers, the petals and the like, but more sturdy and more able-weathered. But we do, I suppose, for the festival, have some imports from Heple. They seem to have a good bounty of colourful flora.
You keep mentioning colour. It's not.
I suppose I do. I suppose I do. Yes. I suppose I don't really think in shades of grey anymore.
How about shades of black?
I did not to a great extent, I must say.
Right. Well, if there are no black roses here, then point me to the direction of the merchant who that can provide me or sell to me the most dour and funereal-looking blossoms.
Well, I believe there's a couple of floral stalls just outside the Woven Whimsy. That's the tailor in town.
Do a lackey you can send out to purchase. I shall tip very handsomely.
I'm afraid we're a little bit short-handed here. I would love to help you, sir. I really would. But I'm afraid we can't.
Very well. Shall have to take a detour on our way to wherever we're going. Anyway, another one of those, please.
Absolutely, sir.
And
I'll happily pour you another.
So I'm trying to. Can you throw back up the big map? Because I'm trying to remember. Mina's from Ampersand, right?
I don't know if it's been explicitly confirmed, but yeah.
Okay. Well, he'll sort of grant. Cool. So he'll ask the barman. Do you have anything from Ampersand?
Let's see if he has anything from Ampersand. Unfortunately, he does not.
One disappointment after another. Very well, okay. I'll just wait here. So Shadar will just sit there waiting, tapping his foot, and sort of drifting off. Anytime someone speaks to him, he's jolted out of his sort of his stress, imaginary sort of encounters. So like he's imagining every way that this could go bad. And anytime someone sort of interrupts him, he's very snappy with them. It's unlike him, I know, but
so just to get a rough time frame in mind, how long would Mina be after Shadar? Look, so we'll assume it's been about it's about 4 in the afternoon. When Shadar came downstairs. How long after that will Mina be? Hey, just
I don't
just the
know.
time.
Maybe 4:35. She's got to wash her hair, I'm assuming.
Okay. So it's about 30 minutes to an hour. How many drinks has Shadar had?
Oh, you're just gonna have the two.
I was hoping.
You're just gonna have the two. Just two.
Just gonna have the two.
Two shots
Okay.
and maybe nurse a wine. Like, but he's
Okay,
not.
well,
he's not.
he's
kinda,
weathered
like,
enough. He's weathered enough. I'm not going to ask for a constitution check after.
No.
Oh,
no,
come
no,
on.
no,
What
not,
about that nat one?
Maybe later on. Oh God, because you're imagine.
No.
So-
We'll save that for later.
As time marches on, Shadar, you do notice Damon and Alfric kind of come downstairs. They kind of give you a nod, but they head out the door. It's about 4:45. They're heading out to dinner to the apothecaries. They just give you a wave. They head out, and as time approaches at 5 p.m., a bard starts playing in the inn. Nothing too jovial, just a kind of but melodious, a kind of dinner music.
If I hear green sleeves one more time.
And he plays for a little bit. It's just a lyre he has, and singing, so it's just vocals and a lyre, so it's kind of soft kind of dinner music. But as he plays a few bars, you eventually see someone coming down the stairs, and the music kind of swells as it is indeed Mina that comes into view. And I will let you narrate how Mina looks, what she does.
Can we go back? Does Mina get to prep?
Oh, sorry. Yeah, of course. If there's prep time, then let's rewind the clock.
I'll keep it quick. So Mina, of course, washes up, heads to her room. She puts on kind of the red top she was wearing that one time that Shadar had found her outside. She pulls on black pants, and she goes to put her necklaces on, and then she pauses. So she puts the necklace that had the raven skull on it, and then the second one, she just kind of holds in her hand. She stares at it for a second. She holds the ring up, the ring that's been on her neck this entire time, and she just kind of frowns. There's almost a little sad smile. She turns it over in her hands again, and she kind of hums to herself real quick and says something to the effect of, well, I don't know if you'd be happy with me, but I guess you wouldn't be. Of course you wouldn't be. Right. And she's gonna put the ring and the necklace on the dresser instead of putting it on like she normally does. But she is still wearing her ring of protection. Right? And then she kind of shakes her head, looks in the mirror, and kind of shakes her shoulders, stands up a bit straighter, and then just turns away, puts on the the golden and red kind of armband that she had gotten, that she used for Force Cage, and takes a second, make sure she's, kind of looking all spiffy, throws a tiny bit of rouge on her lips, and then she can head down. But she definitely had a moment, and decided to leave that ring behind.
Very well, and it's with that Shadar, you see Mina kind of descend the steps in, not in obviously kind of traveling or battle attire as you're kind of so used to seeing her. It almost, she kind of strikes you in a way she did back in Pethlin when you first arrived there, when you had that kind of night out in the town by yourself and bumped into Mina. There's a moment of that, and she heads over your general direction.
I guess when he sees her come down the stairs, he'll jump off the stool and then realize that might look too, I don't know, not cool. So he sits back in the stool and then he gets off and he sits back on again. And then she comes down and he's like, well, yes. Well, welcome. I mean, no, yes.
You look lovely, Shadar.
Yes, well done. You look great too. So, yeah, I guess this is, do you like a drink?
I'd love one.
Yes, let's have a drink here at the hotel bar. What's your man's name again?
Wilkins.
Wilkins. This is Wilkins.
Hello there.
Hi, Wilkins.
Don't you look lovely this evening?
Yes.
Oh, thank you.
This is Mina Dumont.
Lovely. I never got your name. You must be Mr. Dumont then.
No, it's...
I'm sorry. Do I have the wrong idea here? I didn't mean to.
No. Well, yes, you do. But anyway, we're heading out from the town. Anyway, you'd recommend.
Ah, lovely.
Mina's just slowly smiling wider the whole time.
Well, I'd recommend checking out the festival. It's quite delightful. Many.
You love this festival, don't you?
Well, everybody in town does. You see, there's lots of little attractions and little places to eat, little games, things of that nature.
Tell me, are there any funerals scheduled for this evening?
Well, other than the poor gentleman that passed away just the other day that you tended to yourself.
That's tonight, is it?
Well, no, but that's not tonight. But any upcoming funerals, that would be the only one. I'm afraid, to my knowledge.
Right, so regular date it is then. What do you like to drink?
I'll have a white.
Absolutely. I waste no time in pouring a glass of white wine.
So, this is rather last minute, isn't it?
Oh, doesn't mean it's any less special.
Oh, but would have liked to have time to plan things, but I suppose we're both at sort of not a loose end. But what am I trying to say? We're both yes, this is just, it's a new town to both of us. I don't have the same ins that I have back in my place, you know. But so I guess it'll be a little bit of a off the cuff.
It'll be more fun that way. No one recognizes
appointment.
you. No one recognizes me. Have some fun, dinner, wine, festival, and there's a perfectly good graveyard we can haunt later. Who knows?
Excellent. Where's the graveyard here? Do I wonder? Is there a graveyard?
There is indeed, by the Temple of Torm. You would have passed through it to get to the catacombs.
Great. That place again. Very well. So, looking at the place, so we're in the Briarhearth Inn.
Correct? It's on the other side of town from the temple.
And so where's good to go? So the festival is where?
It's kind of all over town, really.
All right, okay. I guess we'll make our way.
Yeah, we'll play it by ear.
Yeah, we'll wander through.
Okay. As you both...
So first,
Yeah.
sorry, I'll cut you off, Mark. But
That's okay.
as we exit, and for a moment, it's just Shadar and I before we get into the festival. Mina's gonna turn to him and say, just one thing.
Yes.
Before we get started. Be yourself. Not who Tyrion says you should be, not who Daemon says I would want. If I wanted to date them, I would have. I know who you are, and you'll ruin it if you're pretending to be who you think I want you to be.
I see. Well, back at you. Don't. I know this is an intimidating experience for you, and I am just joking. Of course, yes, take it on board and assimilate it, and yes. Let's go. I suppose he'll hold out his arm.
And she'll take it.
And they'll wander through and see what happens. So what's out there?
It is
DM?
It is a warm evening.
Glad I wore my full-length coat.
Yeah, it's not sweltering hot or anything, but it's not chilly by any stretch of the imagination. And from like the Briarheart is kind of almost at the edge of town, as it were. But the further you walk, the more you see like more like a stall here and there turns into several, and you're kind of approaching the river. So there's a river that flows pretty much down through the middle of Berinthas, kind of separating from the east from the west side of the town. And
What way does it flow? Sorry.
It flows
from top to bottom or bottom to top?
It flows from north to south.
Okay.
Yeah, so it comes from the Crenel Mountains down. And as you kind of approach the center of town, you can see little lanterns kind of flickering in the very, very gentle breeze. There's colorful buntings kind of stretched from one side of the street to the other, and there's also, now that the sun has gone down, quite a number of fireflies, but their bioluminescence is all different. It's all pinks, yellows, blues, greens, that kind of thing. It has a real kind of magical feel to it. And there are like street performers, there's like bards, there's jugglers, there's mimes, that kind of thing. And everyone just seems to be having a really good time. And there are like couples present, there's other people kind of like linking arms and, being merry and having a good time. So there's lots to see and do. As I said before, there's like food stalls. There are stalls where you can buy things like flowers or little trinkets, pieces of jewelry, maybe hand-woven crafts, that kind of thing.
Any of the so what are the flowers like? Anything that would be up Shadar Street or?
What would be up Shadar Street?
Well, I think we know black roses or anything, jet white or jet black or grey.
White for sure. You can. Black would be a stretch.
Well, I guess he'll grab a white rose or something and just take out one of his daggers or something, or his utility knife, whatever he has, or his mini shovel, and he'll just like.
He's got a utility trowel. Love it.
Exactly. He'll clip the thing, and he'll take a piece of wire from his belt or whatever else, and if you'll permit me.
I would. And
he'll just sort of pin the rose on, sort of like almost like a, if it's a, what do you call it? Debs over here, or
the prom over in the States
kind of thing, like just where you just pin the.
I think she would stop him if he went to pin it on her shirt, and just like hand over his hand.
Okay.
She's gonna put it in her hair instead.
Mm-hmm. Very good. Really sets off your eyes. And he doesn't look very convinced. It's just something like that he blurted out. And he'll, I guess he'll kind of wander on and, well, are you hungry or shall we?
Oh, let's try the skewers.
I see. What? You there, skewer boy.
And indeed, one of the four different people behind skewer stalls look at you all at once. But there is quite a delectable looking one not far away.
What specialties do we have here?
Well, what?
Oh,
yeah.
You don't need to ask. Just look. I think we should try those two.
Well, you choose them, my dear.
Mina purposefully is going to get two different ones. One for her, one for Shadar. Different flavors, different meats.
Gotcha. Okay. You kind of, I guess, you do that. And it's...
one of them isn't displacer beast where you go for your mouth and it ends up your nose.
Oh my gosh.
Every time.
I was gonna say that, Mina takes, obviously, you know how there's multiple pieces of meat on a skewer. So Mina takes the first one off, and then she's like, "Oh my god, it's so good! Of course you have to try it." And she's gonna hold but basically let Shadar take the second one off the skewer.
Okay.
And she's not teasing, but she's looking forward to the red face.
Yeah, you'll
Can I try yours?
Of course.
And then she's not going to use her fingers to take it off.
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh, I see. So that's rather tasty. Very good.
Delicious. You definitely got the better one.
I think so too. And he's gonna look at his fingers.
Come on, this way. There's a game. She's gonna grab and pull.
Indeed, as you drag Shadar over to one of the kind of game stalls, there's kind of a lady there by a barrel of water, and she looks. Oh, isn't that a lovely flower in your hair?
Thank you.
Is that your boyfriend get that for you?
I got it for her.
Well, it's very good, sir. I wonder if you can get something even better for her. I've
That then.
She points to the barrel, and what it has is actually a bunch of like kind of rubber duckies, as it were, with little hooks on them. But she hands Shadar a long pole with a little hook at the end of it. She says, "You stand over there, and all you got to do is try and hook one of these little dinghies, and there's a prize. It tells you what it is at the very bottom." So
I see.
all I need from you is a dexterity check.
Can I give myself guidance?
Absolutely, you can.
Here we go.
You're probably feeling a little inspired too, honestly.
Are you going to give me bardic inspiration?
Sure, I assume you have it at this point.
Okay, that's fair. There's dexterity. Oh shit! That doesn't matter. That's a nat one.
You cannot salvage in that one, my guy.
I love it. Narrative dice.
Shadar, you, I suppose, even though you're a little bit into the date, your heart is still kind of thrumming a bit, and it gives your arm a little bit of a shake. So what happens is you're kind of like it's about a 10-foot pole. You're like a bit of a way, a bit of a distance, you know, and you don't have the any feet with reach, so you're at disadvantage. No, I'm just kidding. Yeah. So yeah, you're trying to hook one of these ducks, and you're pinpointing it, like really trying to steady your hand, but you know there's a bit of a shake there. And what happens is you try to like kind of jab at it, but what you do, you miss the hook on the hoop on the duck, and you actually catch one of the kind of bolts that's kind of binding the top of the barrel together, and you just yank. And you topple the barrel over, and the water goes everywhere. It kind of splashes at you and Mina's heels. The ducks kind of spill out, and
can I grab a duck that spills out?
Absolutely, you can. Yeah,
I win.
And looking at the bottom of it, you won a dining experience for 2 at the pickaxe and tankard. But she snatches the duck off your hands. Oh. I'll take that.
Mina is like almost doubled over, arms over her stomach, just laughing.
Well, I guess it was, it's a sign, my dear. We should probably go for a dining experience for 2 in where? The pickaxe and smithy?
The pickaxe and tankard. But you didn't win that prize. She took that duck back.
No, that's fine. But yeah, so Shadar is like, well, I guess it's a sign, even though I didn't win it. Let's go for a dining experience for 2 at the pickaxe and tankard. My treat.
You want to go now, or you want to?
I think we should go now, and I would like a sit down. That's
you don't want to break any more stalls?
Maybe we'll do that later.
We could wreck the whole place.
And it's very, very easily done.
This lady was not one of the happy-go-lucky people. She is kind of like giving you the stink eye as she's like on her knees now, trying to like put the ducks back into the barrel.
And I'll wave my hand around. You know, I've got prestidigitation and mage hand. I can, you know.
And I'll do. I think I can do create water.
Oh, okay, that's.
Yeah, we'll put it back together.
She's very impressed by this.
Bop it out, create food and water. I might not have it memorized, but if you allow me the creative license for that,
absolutely.
I can destroy water. That's one of my
use up those spell slots.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm down to 2. So we haven't rested. We haven't long rested.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Okay, cool. That's fine.
We
So I'm
short
down to-
rested though. I definitely will take
short
the hit
rest.
points.
Yeah, short rest is fine.
So,
yeah.
oh well,
Let's-
I will boop up the hit points then if we short rested.
Yeah, let's roll hit points on our date.
Yeah, I know.
That's always the sign of a good date.
Okay, so I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I'm back up to 110. Okay, that's not
I'm just
110.
reading a comment from Stephen there. Long resting together, is it?
Where is this?
In the Roll20 chat.
I'm gonna say it's a bit more of a short rest.
This is my first time. I'm sorry. So let me just tot up how many I did.
Well, with the hit points retroactively allocated,
Listen, you never know what we're gonna need,
Especially
so
with
I'm
Mark.
just saying.
as you venture away from the stall that you've quite deftly managed to clean up after yourselves, well, after Shadar, some kind of it's kind of less of an evening sky and more of a night sky out now. Again, the street lamps kind of providing most of the lighting, but it's as you're making your way towards the pickaxe and tankard that some magical fireworks start going off and illuminates the sky in kind of, drips and drabs. It has less of the boom of actual pyrotechnics. It's more of like a soft kind of poof as it illuminates the sky here and there. And it's just then as you're kind of linking arms, walking down along the riverbank towards the pickaxe and tankard, when you hear a voice calling out to you specifically, Shadar. Well. I haven't seen anyone muck up the duck and barrel game in quite some time.
Who are you?
Me? No one of consequence.
Great, see you later. And I'll keep walking.
But, he calls after, I reckon that you could do with a bit of a smile on your face.
No, I'm fine, thank you.
Is that so? How
Quite
about
nice.
a portrait of your pretty lady here?
No.
I think we're fine.
He kind of
Insight
looks...
check.
Absolutely, go
Is he
for it.
trying to? Is this a kind of a like? Come on down the back lane, and we're going to rob you, or is this when he says when he's going to put a smile on her face? Is this a potential lead into what's going on in the town?
Is this potentially the same voice that we had at the end of that other episode that said Shadar needed to smile? Because that was my immediate thought.
It's so this guy, you've never seen him before. He's kind of he's very finely dressed in actually similar fashion to you, Shadar, except kind of like silvers and greys, that kind of thing. He's wearing like this kind of smart kind of buttoned shirt with a silver trim and dark grey in color. He's slicked back hair, kind of salt and pepper hair, clean shaven. He's human. And he kind of has his hands kind of just draped by his sides. It doesn't take an insight check though to know that he is. There's something cagey about him, but he's kind of passing it off as kind of, hey, come check out this attraction.
Yes, no, thank you. If you really need to engage with us or do something, we can catch you in the morning.
He kind of looks up to the sky for a moment as you're kind of turning to walk away, and he kind of fumbles with something in his hand, and he looks at you again, and he goes, "Well, if you change your mind,
I won't.
I reckon you'd look pretty good in a portrait, young lad. Nice beaming smile on your face."
Mina's like practically dragging him away at this point.
If you change your mind, you'll find me in the center of town.
Yes, well, let me tell you something, my friend. I've noticed quite a few beaming smiles on faces in this town. And quite a few of them have seemed rather natural. So, while tonight, my focus and my sole focus is on Mr. Mont here, be under no illusion. I shall come to the center of town tomorrow to investigate you and your portraits.
He kind of...
I'd like to try intimidation, if that's all right.
He's... absolutely, go first.
Oh God, please don't roll a 1 on this, especially on our date. I'm gonna give +2 on this. I'm gonna give myself guidance.
DC is going to be 20 on this.
There's 24. How's that?
All right. He's going to try and roll something here now. Okay. So, yeah, he kind of, again, kind of looks like he's holding something in his hand. You can't see. If he is, it's something tiny. And he kind of looks at his hand, and he looks back up at you, and he kind of just takes a step closer. So, like, he's not up in your grill, but he's, you know, he's a couple of feet away from you. He kind of looks at Mina, gives a kind of like a little wolfish smile, and he looks back at you, and he kind of sucks his teeth, and he goes, "That's all right. That's okay." And he kind of looks over your shoulder. In fact, I think I've got another customer coming. You enjoy it right now.
I'll make sure to, my friend. And I will enjoy my day tomorrow. Let's go, Mina.
He just stands there as you walk away, and if you
Who's
look back
over my shoulder?
Oh, excellent question. Make a perception check.
So this is active. I can't rely on my insane passive perception 25.
Again, there's a lot of people out, so
That's
I'm
okay.
I'm
Yeah.
going to say the DC has got to be 20.
All right, I can only fuck this up with a 1 or something. Come on, that guidance as well. That's a 27.
Nice. I was like, I would have looked as well, but
You just catch a glimpse of Sir Tyrion Shadowbane walking from kind of like across the bridge from the Pickaxe and Tankard towards the other side of town, where the Temple of Torm, Hasker Manor, and
He's
all
a
those places.
big boy. He can handle this. Let's go, Pickaxe and Tankard.
you sure?
Yes.
I will send Tyrion a message as we're kind of walking, just, I guess, warning him about the character.
What are you going to say?
He's a wrong'un.
You get 20 words. So, like, as you're while you're thinking, Mina,
Yeah.
if you do turn around, Shadar, and to look at this guy as you're walking away, he's still standing there staring as you walk away. If you look over your shoulder again,
I'm just gonna say the message, and then we'll count the words as we go.
sure,
But
sure.
there's a man at the festival who is trying to capture smiles. Beware. I think he's involved in the creepiness. That's it. But also, it's not 20 and then you can't do it again. So, probably a second message with, all the smiling in town is unnatural. Be careful.
Okay, you send that message to Tyrion as you continue walking, arms interlocked with Shadar, and you arrive at the Pickaxe and Tankard.
Sweet. So I guess Shadar will put out the chair for Mina and sit her in, and we'll look at the menu, and I guess we'll have food and drink.
Yeah. So once we order, I think Mina would kind of splay her hands on the table, look across to Shadar, and just say, "I owe you an apology."
What is it you wish to apologize for, my dear?
When we were at your apartment, we got quite harsh with each other. And I said some things about the Raven Queen that I did not mean to say so crassly. Or rather, yourself, in terms of the Raven Queen.
Right.
I really meant to say that your life has more value than just being a life as some sort of tribute. And no one wants to see it end prematurely. That's really it, I guess. Not that, I mean, I do think you do her a disservice. But I don't think you're cruel about it.
I'm not going around looking to die.
You were saved. It's more than not dying. You, out of all the people who beg all of the gods for saving, You were saved. That makes your life precious. And
I
I
don't
only
know
wish
who
you thought
saved
about
me.
it that way.
I know my father had something to do with it. Back in my hometown. That man is still alive. Trapped in some sort of temporal prison. Under Blackbone Barrow. And so, while I may harp on about it quite a bit, dying in service to the Raven Queen is something will happen. Like the rising of the sun.
Oh, of course. Well, I'll end up in the queue. You just seem a bit overeager.
I'm excited for the moment. Doesn't mean I wish to embrace it now. But yes, it will be my life's fulfillment. My oath will be realized, and hopefully I will have made a difference. We slaughtered a death knight today.
We did.
I don't think there's anything. My heart sings from it. I am such a... makes me... fills my heart with joy that such a creature has been removed from this earth. The red, please. Yeah, the red. Thank you.
Thank you. Truthfully, I am also filled with joy, but
Why is
also
that?
dread at the fact that these creatures exist, because I had not known about them.
Well, how are you doing? I'm sorry to say it's... Yes, it's a terrible thing. Sometimes to have one's horizons broadened.
I would definitely say so. Ugh.
So, you might permit me to ask. Why are you still here? With us, I mean. Fighting to save the world.
Isn't that enough cause in itself? I do live in the world.
I understand that.
I would suffer dearly.
Yes, but... Do you truly believe that this small little group is the best equipped to save the world? Is that why you're here? Or is it another reason?
Well, this small little group is trying. I'd rather die trying than hole myself up in a castle for the end of my days.
Do you
What
own a
kind of
castle?
story is that?
Do you own a castle?
Well, the Dumont Estates.
Where are they? Where are the Dumont Estates?
In Aston.
What are they like? Do you think we could go there someday? See them?
I suppose we could. They're big. Empty. The hallways echo. And they echo.
Doesn't sound very pleasant.
No. Even when you play music, it's not the same if no one's there to hear it.
Well, let's not go there then.
That's the reason I left.
And as the meal finishes up, if you'll allow me a bit of creative license, Mr. DM, I like to think that outside the back of the pickaxe and tankard, there is a sort of a garden area that leads on to the river. And there's some sort of maybe some magical string lights and stuff like that, and it's quiet. And he'll go, "Well, shall we
shall we
Michelle. But
enjoy the outside? And he'll bring the bottle of wine and the 2 glasses and head towards the river.
so now it's your turn. Other than everything that's happened with your family, why are you still with the group trying to fight the Violet Madness? If the whole world ended and everyone ended up in the Raven Queen's queue.
1 second, and he's gonna taking off his boot. And he's taking his sock off, and he's sitting down by the river, and his feet are in the river now. Why don't you do the same? It's rather nice. Cool.
Sure.
We sit there, and his feet are kind of like almost like a child. They're kind of swishing through the river, and he pours out a glass of the white. My life is dedicated to the annihilation of evil, the annihilation of undead. Whoever is behind this is a force for evil. Death in its natural state, like the man you saw me comfort, and mind. It's a beautiful thing. We are allotted a time and a span. What we choose to do with that is down to us. We don't know. We're not aware of when it starts. It just does. We don't have the capacity to acknowledge our inception, our moment of birth. We are taught what we're taught. One day it will be snuffed out, as the Raven Queen wills it. But within those moments, the divine have given us the power to be divine ourselves.
Some of us.
I don't follow.
Well, you can't deny that some people are blessed and some are not. The Raven Queen doesn't answer every prayer.
No, she
Torm
doesn't.
does not bless every night.
No, but what I'm getting at is we are the gods of our own lives within our own span. We may not agree on this. This is fine. There was a time when my town was ravaged. Undead creatures scurried through the streets, hunting down their ancestors, and I cowered in the family vault. Had I chosen to, I could have given up and died, but I chose not to, because the gift that is given to me by the Raven Queen is I am in charge of my own life. This is the beauty of life, and the beauty of death. If we live through this minute amount, maybe that's the wrong question. If Rock of Ages had ended as every performance of Rock of Ages ends, what would you have done? Where would you have gone, Mina?
What, when my performance went silent?
Sorry?
Truthfully, I didn't hear your question. I was trying to figure out if you were saying, I heard Rock of Ages, and then
Rock
I
of
was like,
Ages,
what is it?
the performance we went to, when all this happened. Remember we were all there, yes? Do you remember that? Episode
I do.
1? That's
Yeah.
where- Had all of this not happened, where was Mina Dumont going to go after that?
I don't know. I was, in all sense of the word, wandering.
Not all who wander are lost.
Some who wander want to be lost.
Well, and do you still feel
But-
lost, Mina de Mont?
Absolutely.
Is that a good or a
Every
bad-
time we
bad
wander
thing?
into some sort of new contraption, we face some sort of new beast. There's so many questions about the purpose and life and death and what's even out there. But it's refreshing.
What do you
So much of my life has been planned, you see. So
see.
much. What to study, where to go, who to marry, all decisions that had been made for me.
I see.
But now... now it's all open.
What do you want to do with that space and these opportunities?
I don't know. I set off to try and figure it out. And then,
This
everything happened, which is not a good sign. Oh, not a good sign.
I see. Well,
But it is an adventure.
sure is, and if you have a list of things to experience, then I suppose you could say 2 things have been checked off that list. A dungeon and a dragon.
I don't even think they would have made it onto my list.
Well, they are now and they're checked off.
I can't even... If I had gone back and told myself before I walked into the show everything that would have happened, I wouldn't have believed it.
Agreed. I was the one they sent alone to investigate haunted houses and possessions and the like. But there's still one house I mean to go back to and cleanse.
Well,
A place called Mistmoor.
yes. Well, unfortunately, that is rather close to Aston.
Really.
Just north of it.
One day I shall head back there and burn the place to the ground. But anyway.
But that
yes.
brings up a question. What's changed for you then? You've been fighting and doing all of this. I don't even know. Undead slaying and heroics. Since before Grundal. Why
Yes.
wouldn't you believe what's happened?
Well, exactly. The fact that I said just a second ago I usually work alone. This is new for me. Tiefling fellow there. He just showed up. And we're like, oh yes! Jump in, join the party. No fucking nothing about him. Then Alfric's give me some secrets. I'm just not used to this. So,
Well,
I think
most people have secrets.
not me.
No,
I'm an open book, as it were. Sorry if that's slightly disappointing, but
no. It's refreshing.
anyway.
There's a moment there as there's a bit of a stillness where another one of those magical pyrotechnics burst off into the sky by the riverbank. There's distant chatter, but for now there's no one else around.
Wonder if Damon could make those.
I'm sure he could. Well, it's getting late. We have adventures and heroics.
Oh, we don't have a curfew, do we?
Don't know that there's any nightclubs here. We can go dancing. Stay here a while
We
longer
could.
if you wish.
I'm enjoying the moment. I don't think we've had very many
No,
quiet moments.
I'm not experienced in dates and things, so just putting it out there. It's not my wheelhouse, as it were. Just
Why did you want to come on a date? I sure hope someone didn't tell you to.
no.
You kind of. I think that the feet get faster in the water a little bit, and he'll be like,
Because I suppose find you. I don't. Well, I suppose I enjoy being in the party with you, and I thought that it would be nice to spend some time with just you. So far, it's not been disagreeable. As
I'd say we should do it again.
honestly as I can put things, yes, I think so too. Maybe somewhere a little more civilized and without strange, creepy portrait sellers.
Oh, I thought that was half the ambiance, wasn't it?
Maybe it was. Shall we go? Shall we maybe head back to the inn and have a nightcap and I'll see you in the morning then.
We can go back.
Yes.
it's supposed to be to wander back through the streets.
Actually, as you share that kind of moment together, there's another flash of pyrotechnics, but this one feels closer and hotter. In fact, as you both turn your attention towards the center of town, there's an eruption of flames. And there's someone nearby that kind of screams out, "Good gods! That red tiefling's gone mad!"
And that's where we'll leave things for this episode of The Violet Madness. Thank you so much for listening. Our players tonight were Matt as Elfric Ilnarin, Ali Mar as Mina Dumont, Ryan, also known as Deranged Rhino over on Twitch, as Damon Filius Fiduced, and Stephen, your paladin pal, as Sir Tyrion Shadowbane, and also Dave at Emerald Collective Dave as Shadar Vicanis. And I've been Mark, your GM. If you've been enjoying the show, we'd love it if you took a moment to like, follow, or subscribe wherever you listen to your podcasts. It really helps us find more people to join along in the madness. And if you want to keep the conversation going, come join us over at the Emerald Collective Discord server. It's a great place to share your favourite moments, theories, feedback, and to hang out with the community between episodes. Thanks again for listening, and until next time, stay vigilant and mind the madness.